guys, it's Bianca. I know it's been a while. Ever since I created this YouTube channel a couple months ago, I've only posted 2 videos, but please be patient with me. I would like to dedicate more time to this, but it's a little hard with work and other responsibilities. But that doesn't matter, you get a new video today. And today I'm going to be doing the pet tag. So I looked up the pet tag questions online and also asked you guys to ask me questions about Howl on Instagram. So I'm gonna be doing a combination of both, answering some of the questions that you guys sent and also answering the questions of the tag. You probably haven't seen Howl except in the video of when we drove to Kentucky to get him, and he's gotten pretty big. He is 5 months now and counting, and he's sleeping, but I'm gonna wake him up because he's my baby. Look at him, he's a grown man. He's so sleepy. He's so sleepy. So he's gonna be here with me for the rest of the video. I don't think he's gonna wake up anytime soon. First question that I got was, what breed is Howl? Howl is an Australian Shepherd, and he is a red tricolor, which means he has the red, the white, and the yellow fur. I love this paw because this paw has the 3 colors. He's sleepy because we went for a long walk, but so yeah, and he is a standard size, which is the second question that I got, which is how big is he gonna get. Australian Shepherds come in, I think it's 3 or 4 different sizes, if I'm not mistaken. They come in tiny, not tiny, mini, mini, toy, and standard and large. And Howl is a standard size, which means that he's gonna be about between 55 or 65 pounds. Right now, he's only 5 months, and he is, I think it's been a month since we weighed him, and I think he is already in his 40 pounds. Why did we name him Howl? And it's funny because we named him Howl, and people, even though it's an easy name, people kind of don't know how to write it or don't know how to pronounce it, or it's really weird. I thought it was gonna be easy, and it hasn't been for the most part. We named him Howl after one of my husband's favorite anime movies called Howl's Moving Castle. It's from they're these, I guess, this company, Studio Ghibli, that make anime movies, really good ones, and it's his favorite one. And I've only seen a couple, but that's one of the few that I've seen, and I really like it. And the main character's name is Howl, and it's really, really a beautiful movie. I would definitely recommend. And we named him Howl. We were also considering Sherlock, because we had recently watched the whole Sherlock Holmes series, the one with Benedict Cumberbatch, and we really loved Sherlock, but we had those 2 names, and we decided that when we saw the dog, we would choose one, and he was definitely a Howl. I feel like Sherlock we were in between of getting a red tricolor or a merle, which you can Google, or I'll insert a picture of what an Australian Shepherd merle color looks like. And I think a merle Aussie would have fit more with Sherlock, and the puppy that we got was definitely a Howl. Another question that I got was, what food or what brand of food does Howl eat? Howl has been on a journey regarding his food, because when we first got him, we were feeding him the brand Diamond, and we decided to go for that brand because it was the brand that the breeders were feeding him at first, so we wanted him to have an easy transition with his food. And but after we took him to training, we took him to this place called Chicago Canine Academy here in Chicago. It's on Belmont, and it's great. It's amazing. And when we went to the trainer for a consultation, he really explained to us the benefits of feeding dogs raw meat, and not just like any raw meat that you buy at a supermarket, but just they made right there in the academy, they make their own food for the dogs, and it's a combination of raw meat and other supplements that they put in the food. And he was telling us about the benefits. I am not the person to ask what the benefits are. I don't want to convince anybody to feed their dogs raw meat, but I would definitely look into it if you're interested. One of the reasons we decided to switch him to raw meat was because he was eating his poop. And one of the reasons that dogs can do that is because they aren't getting the nutrients that they need from their food, so they look for them in other places. And ever since we transitioned him, he hasn't done that, and he loves it. He loves it. He devours the food, and we've seen the difference in his fur. We've seen the difference in his behavior. We've seen the difference in his development. He looks super lean. He looks his fur looks super shiny. I mean, he could be in a shampoo commercial for sure. The next question is, what is my pet's favorite game? And I don't think he has a favorite game, but he does love to play catch with his little ball, but he doesn't play fairly. So you ask him, you throw the ball, ask him to fetch it, and he gets it, and he just wants you to come and grab it from him. But we are trying to teach him that he doesn't really own anything, so he has to give us the ball. So again, he just came out of training, but we really want to teach him to actually play fetch so he can get the ball, bring it back, and actually let it go. But he loves holding on to it. What is the hardest thing about being a pet owner is the next question. And I think the hardest thing for me and my husband is that a dog is a big responsibility. Even though it's not as big of a responsibility as having a child, definitely not, but you have to feed them, you have to walk them, you have to make sure that they get enough exercise. So sometimes we can be out with friends and we have to come back home early to attend to Howl, or sometimes we have to stay home to actually take care of him and be with him so he is not alone for such a long time. So it is a sacrifice in a way. You have to, sometimes people don't understand that, that you have a dog to take care of, and they're like, well, it's a dog. And yeah, it's a dog, but that doesn't mean that we're gonna neglect him. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you again in my next one, and let me show you Howl for one last time. Howl, come! Up! He's so cute. Come here, puppy. They want to see you. Hey, say bye. Say bye.